Puppy.
What the fuck?
What's up, guys? Big Al's Bike and Auto here, and we get another car here at my used car lot in front of my house. Now, this car is a consignment. This is something I used to do quite a bit up in Boston. And then the thing is, you have to know people, because for people to trust you with their car to consign it, I mean, yeah, you can go on Craigslist and put up an ad like, hey, I sell cars, but there's a million people that try to do that down here, especially in South Florida. But now I'm with a shop I do a lot of business with, and whenever people come in with a car that they want to get rid of, they refer them to me. This is going to be not my first consignment down here, but I'm going to start doing this pretty regularly. This week alone, I picked up 2 cars to sell. The second one I'm going to be picking up Saturday. We're starting with this one. It's a 2011 Impala. It is a rebuilt title car. You can pretty much tell by the front end alone. It is not laying up quite that well. I don't know where the crash, I don't know much about the car at all. The guy basically gave me the keys and said sell it. I got the title and everything. It's a rebuilt title. The miles are not known. It says 80K on the cluster. The last reading said 54, so I'm assuming that's correct, but for some reason the title says it's not true mileage. But based on the year and the condition of the car, I'm guessing that's probably right. The seller wants to get $2,000 out of this car. Anything over that, I keep. That was the deal. So I'm looking, based on the condition of the car, it's actually, besides the rebuilt title, it's in very good shape. It has 4 brand new Goodyear tires. You can see it's got alloy wheels. It's got a full leather interior. Did I lock this? Yeah. I'll grab the keys in a minute, but it's got a full leather interior in great shape. It's got the navigation, so pretty loaded up Impala. Most of these are pretty standard. Sunroof. So I'm looking to list this thing probably around 3, figuring people don't want to make me an offer on it lower because of its rebuilt title and the true mileage unknown. But the first step is to clean the car up. It is pretty dirty, and I need to get all these personal stickers off of it. So I've got my razor blade here. I almost cut my finger off with. I'm gonna start taking those off now. I'm gonna move now that it started raining out of nowhere, and usually what happens with my luck, I move all the cars around, they get underneath the shelter, and as soon as I do, it stops raining. But I'm gonna do it anyway just to prove my point. Get the bullet here, old cold start. Alright, so now I'll give you guys a look at the inside of the Impala here. I really haven't looked at this car that much because, again, it's a consignment. Guy basically told me what's wrong with it, what isn't, and it's looking pretty clean, actually. It needs a good vacuuming. I'm just gonna, this is mainly for the pictures. I'm gonna hose off the outside, get any major dirt off, like road grime on the sides of the car that'll show up in the pictures. He told me the actuator or something, so with the blender door, the AC works. It does come out cold. But the first minute or two, the blender door makes this terrible sound. Have a listen. So we got what's on the service airbag. That's nice. I'll definitely. Oh, there you go. So it's a very nice feature, little screen. I didn't realize they put that in the Impala. So it does start right up, and that goes away for a second. And oh, cool. Is it done? Look at that. It's got nav. No shit. Is this stock? Holy hell, I think it is. That's very nice. I didn't realize the Impalas came with this. Look at that. Looks like a tablet. Whoa. It's pretty effing cool. Oh good, the thing stopped doing the noise and the AC's coming out nice and cold. That's very nice. Left a lot of gas in it too. So I think, let me see, to reset the, here we go. Let's see what the mileage is on this thing. Jesus, car has a lot of information on the computer here. I'm surprised. 79,000. Okay, so again, I think based on this thing is so cool. I've got a backup camera too on it. Let me see if it works. No shit. So I think I shouldn't have any issue getting this thing sold for around $3 grand, even with the rebuilt title. I can already tell you, I haven't even driven the car. I had the guy drop it off here. It drives very tight so far. At least the steering feels very tight. We'll have to take it for a good spin and see if there's any issues with the struts or anything like that. But for now, I just want to take the stickers off to get it cleaned up, and I'm gonna drive it down the street to a parking garage anyway, take the pictures, and when I do that, I'll get a better feel for the mechanical shape of it. I didn't like how they don't put the what gear you're in on that, they put it up here. It just looks too plain. Okay, this Impala is pretty big actually. Jeez, it's sticking out on the road. So I'm gonna go ahead and start taking that sticker off the front. There's a sticker on the back. It's gonna be a pain in the neck. It's on the deck lid. Obviously, this should be common sense, but when you're selling a car, you want it to present very well. You don't want to have any bumper stickers all over it, especially ones as weird as these. So that's why I'm taking the time to take them off. It'll make it more presentable. So I'm gonna do that first, then we'll just do a quick cleanup of the car, and then we'll take it across the street to the parking garage and get some good pictures. Got the other half of Big Al's Bike and Auto over here working hard. Just take the blade and just push it all the way through it, like all the way up. And it'll go with the blade.
Okay. It won't damage the...
No, the glass not at all. We'll be a little more careful on the painted one, but
Yeah, of course.
the glass you can just go crazy.
Oh shit, what the hell is this?
That's just all the... Oh, let me see.
It's like a double coated sticker.
There it goes.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Just go like this.
Got it.
And don't be afraid to be aggressive with it.
Okay.
I'll miss you, Mr. Singh. That's what this is for, sausage.
Yeah, but then you took the thing from me.
All right. Getting a little sassy over here at the shop.
She's pretty easy to take off.
Oh, it's almost gone. You might want to switch sides, might have a better reach.
Yeah.
So this guy was pretty full of himself. He had this sticker on the back. It said "Sing is King." Great guy though. I'm not trying to talk shit about him, but interesting choice of decorating the car. So we're taking this one off now. Yeah, you know, there's better ways to take the sticker off. They're a little more careful than a razor blade. But the car is wet. I have years of experience of removing bumper stickers from cars I've bought. So I'm pretty good at this without scratching it. And it's a white car, so even if it did, it's not going to show. Okay, so I got to show you guys something with the Impala, right? Just looking for a little spin. We were playing around with the... Can someone tell me, is this factory from GM? Because it shows you the bow tie. It looks factory, the whole bezel, the knobs match and everything. But I just can't believe how many fucking things it gives you. Watch this. You got all this shit, right? Navigation, TV. I mean, I've been in brand new Mercedes, don't even give you all the... Ooh, okay, we're going to navigation, I guess. Look at this. Little car zipping through. I've been in brand new Mercedes, BMWs. They didn't even give you all this shit to tool around with. And this layout's so simple. It's like, all right. That's
The custom
that's the custom blender door feature that even when the air is off, it still likes to inform you that it's there. We'll just give that a minute to get its little seizure over with. So watch, you can be driving the car. Baby, you want to do it?
Yeah.
Hit menu. Swipe. She's going to demonstrate for you guys. It has fucking Tetris. Yeah, put it on. It's got push box, whatever that is. This car lets you play Tetris when you're driving. No wonder it's a rebuilt title. The guy probably crashed it when he was playing it. I mean, and it's actually pretty playable, right? Yeah. Honest to God, I am tempted to keep this car because of this feature. But if this is something that came standard in all the Impalas or any GM car, you know, post 2010, shit, I'll buy a goddamn Tahoe with this feature. I just can't get over it. This seems like something you have to get after. You know, when you make a turn though, it screws you up. This to me is something you get with an aftermarket setup. I can't believe this is stock. How goddamn cool. I'm gonna go re-edit my ad to have the car posted for sale and make sure there's a picture of this, because if I was looking for a cheap car, I saw that it had fucking Tetris, I'd be sold. I don't care if it's a rebuilt title, the car is under 20 feet of water. If it's got Tetris, I'm playing it. So, wanted to show you guys that neat feature. What the fuck is that? Okay, so it's the next day. And last night I finished just taking the stickers off and it started pouring so bad I couldn't really get anything done. I'll tell you what, it's the first cold day of the season. down here in South Florida. And it usually doesn't get this cold until December. We have maybe a week or two of this kind of cold weather. It is freezing. I've got my usual t-shirt, bathing suit, and flip-flops on. It feels like it's 40 degrees out here. It's 69 degrees. It's very cold. Let me show you what I've gotten done so far. Really all I did last night, you saw, was take the stickers off. Makes a big difference in the appearance of the car. I'm not sure what's up with this like heat wrap, kind of really sticky tape in the back here for the license plate. I'm guessing that must have, behind the plate rather, I'm guessing this must have cracked this bumper, and they did that to fix the crack. Kind of sucks because when you have a license plate in the car, you can still see it on the corners, but it's there. What can you do? I tried getting it off. It was giving me too much of a fight, and I don't care enough. So that's gonna stay on. I'm just gonna hose the car off. It's a white car, so fortunately, even when it's dirty, it doesn't look that bad for pictures. For posting online, I'm gonna hose it off so I can get all this crap from the tree that was underneath before off the car. Just get any grime that's off the, around the wheels off the car. Give the interior a quick vacuum. Clean up the engine bay if I have to. I haven't even looked yet, to be honest. I guess we'll take a look right now. Just doing a very basic quick cleanup of the car to get the pictures up, get the ad posted, and oh, beautiful, that was good. And hopefully get this thing sold ASAP. It sucks about that accumulator thing. The blender door, whatever's making that clicking noise. Probably an easy fix, but again, the car's not mine, it's a consignment, so I'm not going to, if this was a $30,000 car, I'd take the time to fix it, but not for a rebuilt title car. I'll be lucky to get $3 grand out of. Everything looks okay in here. Probably just hose this thing off and make it a little more presentable. It's the 3500 in this car. I thought they said the 3900, the newer Impala is like a 2011. I guess not. But hey, he has an amp in this car. That's right. There was a subwoofer, but he took it out. But hey, there goes the noise. So, okay, let me get to work, clean this thing up, and we'll see how she looks a little bit cleaner. All right, so you guys saw what the car looked like when I took it in on consignment. Here it is now after pretty minimal effort. Just gave it a wash, took the stickers off, vacuum. I hit a few spots with my electric buffer. There's a lot of scuffs in this car, and some of them are not coming out, so for now I left them alone. If I have more time and I still have the car and it hasn't sold yet, I'll take them out all the way. But I took out some of the more minor ones. You can see, remember we had a big sticker in the back as well. That's gone. This bumper is pretty scuffed up. Again, I might try to do something about it before the sale, but I'm hoping I get this thing sold so soon it won't matter. Car presents very well. It's got low miles. It's fully loaded, which is hard to find for an Impala. This is another bad scuff over here. This one, unfortunately, is paint damage, so that's not going to come out with a buffer, not without something to touch it back up. It's got 4 new Goodyear tires, and I love white cars. They always present very well. If this car was, red or black, you'd see a lot more swirl marks and stuff on it, but white cars don't show their age, even though the car is not that old. It's 2011, 6 years old. So the interior cleaned up very nicely. All I really did was vacuum the interior. This car already came pretty clean, and you can see it's got this very nice, I don't know if this, it looks stock. It's got to be stock, but I'm surprised how many features it has. And the airbag light is on in this car, which as a rebuilt title definitely doesn't help me for selling it. But again, I think for how this car runs and drives, fantastic. Driving it over here gave me no issues. And there a little bump up there, a little paint damage I should say. But it runs and drives very well. You never know it was in an accident. And I think at the price point I'm pricing it at, which is around $3,000, and I'm negotiable, this is a great car for the money. What can you buy? It's this nice, this new, this loaded up for $3 grand. Not much. This is the 3500. I just hosed off the engine. I'm kind of in a rush this morning. I have a lot to do, and again, the longer I wait to put this car up for sale, I could be losing buyers. So I'm going to post it as I have it cleaned up, and then if I have to do a little more to it to make it more presentable, maybe try to close up that gap there in the front, I will. But for now, this was just to get the thing posted and get some buyers interested in it. So that's all for now. I'll tune back in if I do anything more to the car.
Alright, man.
Take care.
Have a good one.
You too.